Marshall in the middle.
What was it like becoming a sergeant in the Army and becoming a leader of folks?
Ooh, man. Well, it's so weird because I'm an Army reservist. So, and I hate to say this, and I was just telling my friend the other day, I never counseled anybody until I was a staff sergeant. Sad. Like you never had I never had soldiers underneath me. It was, when you're Army Reserve and you like take these additional duty, these active ADOS tours. I don't know if you know what that is. Like you get your 365-day orders to support, the reserve unit. And it really wasn't until I got AGR as a detachment sergeant that, my God, that has been the favorite job I've ever had in the Army. And like having those soldiers underneath me, having soldiers that were going to get kicked out of the Army. Like I just was telling, actually I applied for the Army coaching program today. I turned in the application because it's a new program they have. It's a pilot program. And it asked, have you ever, or name a time where you've actually helped someone, get to their potential. And so all I could think about was Specialist Burroughs, Specialist Ashraf, and Specialist Cruz. And my commander, they weren't passing their their physical, APFT, their Army physical fitness test. And my commander wanted me to kick him out of the Army. And I was like, I don't know, maybe not. The Army's invested a lot of money in these people, So I told him to, give me a shot, get him right, and get him not kicked out of the Army. And man, Specialist Burroughs, he ended up winning battalion best warrior. He finally passed his PT test. And I got him a conditional release out of his Army Reserve contract. He went active duty and became a Cav Scout. And I just talked to him yesterday, and he's a combative trainer. He's a staff sergeant now. He's active duty, and he's at Fort Carson, Colorado, with the 4th Security Forces Brigade. And look at that, He was going to get kicked out, and look where he's thriving in the Army. And then Specialist Cruz, he was going to get kicked out. He is now a staff sergeant Cruz, and he's a training NCO. And, he was deployed. He got deployed to Kuwait, and he called me from Kuwait because he was trying out for an air assault slot. And he didn't make it, but he called me. He's like, listen, Sergeant Walker, thank you, for believing in me. And it's almost like when I dress up in costume, but like that is the effing gift. When they call, I don't want to thank you. I don't want the awards. I do my job because I want to help other people. I want to be a servant leader. Like, how can I help you get to where you want to be? Or how can I be of assistance to you? It's never been about me. Right. And then the last guy, he was like a specialist for like a long time, like 18 years. And he was going to get kicked out, and he became an NCO. Or he finally passed, they all passed a PT test, obviously, since they're still in the Army. But he became an NCO. And this guy had no car, and because I was stationed at Fort Dix, and he would take the train and the bus to our reserve unit. And he had he had so many. I can't believe how he was going through a lot, and like I don't know how he did it, but he did it and became an NCO. And guess what? He's now a second lieutenant in the Army, and he's a chaplain for it's like, hello, that is the bread and freaking butter. That's how you do it. Amen. So So to me, I want to be a first sergeant, and I want to be a command sergeant major because I want more of that.
Marshall in the middle.